ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ नमस्काराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः ॐ श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः ॐ श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः ॐ श्री वेदव्यासमहर्षिये नमः ॐ समस्त रामायणाचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः समस्तदेवतानां गुरूणां ब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातु अनुग्रहेण रामायणादि उपनिषदादिशास्त्रोक्त भगवद्ब्रह्मदर्शनानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थं सनातनधर्मस्य समस्तविघ्नानां निर्मूलनार्थं साधकानां भक्तानां शक्तीनां सिद्धिनामवाप्त्यर्थं च श्री ब्रह्माण्डपुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्मरामायणस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे पारायण समेतम् अन्ते श्री वेंकटेश्वर मंगलाशासन स्तोत्रपारायणमपि करिष्यामहे ॐ आदौ नाम संकीर्तनं श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम ओम नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देवेश तस्मै जर्गात्याय नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रमानिभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुत्गणेभ्यः ओम श्रीराम परब्रह्मणे नमः. We have seen yesterday, spending 2-3 days, the beautiful explanation of Bhagavan Valmiki ji of the values sadhanas you and I have to have, so that Bhagavan finds our heart to be his safe, secured, comfortable, permanent abode to stay. भगवान राम सीता लक्ष्मण समेत निवास स्थान हमारा हृदय बनने के लिए क्या लक्षण, क्या साधना हमको करना है. Now see, the problem with us is what? We are told, but we have not heard. We are explained, but we have not understood. We are motivated, but we are not inspired. We are given orders, but we are not obeying them. To do this sadhana and grow in our life. Till we don't feel that thing in us, if we are lacking. God's grace is there, Guru grace is there, Shastra Kripa is there. What is missing is Atma Kripa. Without Atma Kripa, all these pre-Kripas, what can they do? So both the thing, the regrets and guilts that we are living the useless life of samsara, then the urgency to grow and become one with Lord. So too, the inspiration therefore to do this sadhana, we have to create in us. In this regard, what anybody can do, with every day the information gathered from the class, if the knowledge and inspiration is not growing, the teacher is not at fault. We are at fault, and rectify that. We have to. In that rectification, day by day, our knowledge also should be growing and deepening, and our inspiration also should be growing, and our urgency, sense of urgency to reach Lord should grow accordingly. The sadhana should keep happening through us more and more. ये अपने हाथ में बता दिया values. अब now I will not go back to talk of that. हो गयो. Then at the day of class only, remembering or doing some homework, noting a few of them and trying to do. If you do, it will help us. ऐसा ही होएगा जिंदगी. The world will go on pulling us. The mind will be pulled to the world. The vasanas will be pushing us into the world. Then in the worldly involvement, again the vasanas will grow. Because of some punyam, some comfort, sukha will come. More punyam, some guru rishi seva we did. We get a chance to listen to class. But in that chance, we come listen mechanically. All ऐसा ही चलेगा जैसा कल था परसों था दिन वन से दिन टुडे तक in all 780 800 days. Same thing. What we have to start becoming sensitive is about ki, am I catching that lessons taught in me into me through these shastras. Lesson 1 is about the glory of Paramatma Tattva to be reached. Lesson 2 is how to reach sadhanas. And let me do that. बन जाना है हमको आध्यात्मिक लक्ष्य को लगाकर आध्यात्मिक साधना करने वाला आध्यात्मिक साधक, not anymore any samsari. Let us make that firm decision. I to feel always, Bhagavan, more sadhana. This is not sufficient. Let me be freed even from the jhanjat of satsang, where nobody shows any interest or listens. It's a compulsion and all. Pull me towards you. ऐसी जिंदगी दो जहाँ केवल आपका भजन कीर्तन करते हुए तत्व चिंतन तो शास्त्र आई रीच यू एंड रेवल इन यू. Bhagavan, take anything you want from me. Give every trouble problem you want. But my next life should be fully in doing your sadhana to reach you. If you say that नहीं बेटा तुमको इसी जन्म में दे देता हूँ, अब दे दो. Who says no? I know. If you feel I am deserving, you give it. But then enough of this mind's vagaries through rajas tamas into the maya of the prapancha and getting lost. Of the go mind because tamas and rajas getting lost in the non-existing world. If this understanding has not come, means we have not heard Upanishads or Vedanta. If it has come, then the knowledge or the listening has worked. It's nothing. Where is the whole world? In the mind only. What is the mind? Nothing but the stuff influenced by the three gunas. See how clearly we are studying through Yoga Darshanam. Chittam hi prakya pravrutti sthiti rupatvat trigunam prakya rupam sattvam rajo stamobhyam viddham aishwarya 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 upogam bhavati aishwarya vishayoupabhogam bhavati. See morning sutra, Vyasa bhashyam. Then today, tomorrow, the other things we'll see. We should understand it is my mind. In this, the gunas are there and vasanas are there. Because of the desires are coming, then I am through the senses involving in the world only to get disappointment and kicks. After this understanding, if the attention is on the mind to purify it free from the tamas and rajas, intensify the sattva, use that sattva for tattva chintana. If in this mood we have come to, the shastras are working, the Guru Krupa is working, the Daiva Krupa is working, rather we have allowed them to work. होना चाहिए हमको. So may we all that way be blessed, not only in coming to class, but listening. See, Vidya Shravana, then Vidya Grahana, Vidya Dharana, Vidya Vyasa, that only will remove the avidya, then avidya janita, samsara, atyantika, nirmolana, abhava. सारे क्लास मिलकर पढ़ना है हमको. Now, after this beautiful teaching, Sri Valmiki ji telling the abodes of Lord for the Lord to stay, ultimately he concludes with the Mahima of Bhagavan Nama. Who can glorify Lord? The glory and power of your own name. And I myself am example. Then the entire chapter running into more than 20-25 sloka, Sri Valmiki ji ke Mukharavind se hi we are listening to his own autobiography. After listening to this, we should have no doubts regarding who is Valmiki ji, how he became Valmiki ji, what was he before that, who blessed him, what was his life. इसका ज़्यादातर हमको इसमें जवाब मिल रहा है. Though his all the birth and all are not here, it may be in some other Puranas, but here through his telling to Rama, he reveals to us also. Now in this Valmiki Charitra, which is given in short 20-30 slokas. 4 5 things or 3 4 things, important ones which we have to grab or understand in the beginning only, so that I can browse through the story quickly and conclude it, telling in the advance what things we have to learn. First is Valmiki is by birth Brahmana. So every one of us are by birth as a child, we are all good only. But somehow he entered into the group of Kirata. Therefore he became that. We also, when we are brought up with those samskaras or the companies, etc., देखते देखते बिगड़ेल बन जाते. This is one thing we have to learn. Learn to what? You can't do anything for yourself, but at least to your own children. Train them to become Brahmana, not a Kirata. How? By giving all Adhyatmic samskar to your children, grandchildren. Otherwise, he will join only dacoits. One lesson is learned. Second, very crucial lesson, very important lesson is what? For all the sins we commit, we are responsible and we are forced upon with the results. Nobody takes part or partakes or takes part of the sin which we commit. That realization is most important. Most important. And you and I in our life, for the sake of family or children, कितने हेरा फेरियां गफलतें की बिजनेस में, दोस्तों के साथ में, जरूर किया है. We may justify it. No, that is how Swami we have to do and all. अरे क्या आप स्वामी को सिखाते हो, सुनाते हो? He will listen to your story because you have to listen to his Bhagavatam Ramayana. Not that he doesn't know. मैं नहीं सुनूंगा तो आप नहीं, मैंने सुनिया जय माता दी, you will also say. And that is why I listen. Not that it is not known and not known what is done is right or wrong. We might have done. Point is what? Those people enjoy you earned money, but the papa you have to go through. Therefore, for the sake of our own survival or even taking care of our own family members, we should not commit any crime or mistakes. पाप नहीं करना. पाप किसी तरह से जस्टिफाइबल नहीं. And what was the papa? Papaya parapedanam. He was just doing pida to all the people who were traveling in that path by looting them, even killing them. Might have done that, Kirata. Nobody will be responsible or take any part of whatever a sin we have done. They were very clear and they are true. It is your responsibility to take care of us. We never told you to do this. Everyone he will go and ask as per the order of those rishis. Second point is over. First is bringing up. Second is nobody takes part of our papa. Third is what? It is only the company or kripa of the Rishi Muni who make us realize this thing and put us on the right path. And they gave the Ramanama Japa Ulta. They might have given, but he is the one who took it and did it. It is written in Adhyatma Ramayanam that for some yugas he sat to such an extent chanting Rama 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 Ra that the entire Valmika got around him. Valmika is the ant hill. Therefore he is called as Valmiki. Remember his tapasya, that is, he never yielded to any temptation or any distraction, stuck to the Upadesha given by the Gurus. After some yugas, when they were passing through that way, they looked at him and said, come out. When he came out, that bright, brilliant face. How Valmiki became Jnani Trikalagnya. What did he do? He never attended any of the Upanishad classes. Really? Yeah. No Bhagavatam. Really? Yeah. No Payoda. Payoda means Patanjali Yoga Darshan. Nothing he heard. Only he did Rama Rama Binai. Rama Rama. That means if you have the Nishtha like Valmiki, even the Rama Nama given Ulta also can give us Rama Darshana, Rama Anubhava and Mukti. That we have to learn. साधना करने की निष्ठा वालों को थोड़ा भी साधना काफी है, इट विल गिव द सिद्धि. What he gave Narad ji to Dhruva, only Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What he gave to Prahlad, Om Namo Narayanaya. What Yamaraj gave to Nachiketa, not Shankarabhashopadesh and all. He said, Sarve Vedayat Padmamananti, Tapam Sarvani Yadvadanti. Yadichanto Brahmacharyam Saran Tatte Padam Sangarena Bravimi. I'll tell you in short, मेरे को बहुत काम है. ओम इत्येतत्, बट इतना लेको बेटा. एतद् आलम्बरम श्रेष्ठम, एतद् आलम्बरम परम. एतद् आलम्बरम ज्ञात्वा ब्रह्मलोके महीयते. एतद् आलम्बरम श्रेष्ठम, एतद् आलम्बरम परम. एतद्देवाक्षरम, एतद्देवाक्षरम परम. एतद्देवाक्षरम ज्ञात्वा यो यदिच्छति तस्य तत्. ये तो बढ़िया है. ओम ध्यान आलम्बन है, आपको ब्रह्म में मिलेगा, ये जगत में मिलेगा. संक्षेप में बता रहा हूँ. थोड़ा ठीक है, उन्होंने पूछा तो दिस ओंकार इज नथिंग बट परमात्मा. तर परमात्मा का, वेदांत का, ब्रह्म तत्व का, ही गेव सम नॉलेज. Only in 20, 25, 30 slokas, 40, 50. But it was Nachiketa who entered into it and he realized. All Upanishads are not big. We are खींचो जा रहे हैं हम. ये हमको समझ नहीं आ रहा. But the rishis gave in only, see, each a prashna in Prashnopanishad is only 6, 7 slokas answer to every prashna. देखो उपदेश थोड़ा ही होता है, साधना भी थोड़ा, बट उसको हम निष्ठा से सिद्धि मिलने तक करते रहना. सो दीज आर द 4 थिंग्स इफ यू कैन लर्न फ्रॉम श्री वाल्मीकि जिस जीवनम. First one, the bringing up aspect. Second, nobody will take the hissa of our own papa. Third, it is only Rishi Muni Guru who make us realize what nonsense we are doing and what we have to do. After they teach it, we have to do the sadhana for our own siddhi. These are the 4 crucial things we have to learn from Sri Valmiki's Jivani or Charitra. Now, let us chant from where 62 onwards. In that, 2 shlokas are there about Vedanta and Yoga. In 64th, Rama Mahima. 65 onwards, Sri Rama, Sri Valmiki's Jivan Charitra in his own words. Let us do it. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Brahmaanda Purananthargata Adhyatma Ramayana Shastram अयोध्या कांडम अथ षष्ठः सर्गः. श्री महादेव उवाच. 8 से लेकर 92 तक पूरा पढ़ लो. पश्यन्ति ये सर्वगुहाशयस्थं त्वां चिद्घनं सत्यमनन्तमेकम् अलेपकं सर्वगतं वरेण्यं तेषां हृदब्जे सहसीतया वस. निरन्तराभ्यासदृढीकृतात्मनां त्वत्पादसेवा परिनिष्ठितानां त्वन्नाम कीर्त्या हतकल्मषाणां सीता समेतस्य गृहं हृदब्जे. राम त्वन्नाम महिमा वर्ण्यते केन वा कथं यत्प्रभावादहं राम ब्रह्मर्षित्वम् अवाप्तवान्. From here the story of Valmiki. अहं पुरा किरातेषु किरातैः सह वर्धितः जन्म मात्रा द्विजत्वं मे शूद्राचाररतः सदा. शूद्रायां बहवः पुत्राः उत्पन्ना मे अजितात्मनः ततश्चोरैश्च संगम्य चौरोऽहमभवं पुरा. धनुर्बाणधरो नित्यं जीवानाम् अन्तकोपमः. एकदा मुनयः सप्त दृष्टा महति कानने साक्षात् मया प्रकाशन्तः ज्वलनार्कसमप्रभाः. तान् अन्वधावं लोभेन तेषां सर्वपरिच्छदान् ग्रहीतु कामस्तत्राहं तिष्ठ तिष्ठेति चाब्रवम्. दृष्ट्वा मां मुनयो पृच्छनो किम् आयासि द्विजाधम. अहं तान् अब्रवं किञ्चित् आदातुं मुनिसत्तमाः. पुत्रदारादयः सन्ति बहवो मे बुभुक्षिताः. तेषां संरक्षणार्थाय चरामि गिरिकानने. ततो माम् ऊचुरव्यग्राः पृच्छ गत्वा कुटुम्बकं यो यो मया प्रतिदिनं क्रियते पापसञ्चयः. यूयं तद्भागिनः किं वा नेति वेति पृथक् पृथको. वयं स्थास्यामहे तावत् आगमिष्यसि निश्चयः. तथेत्युक्त्वा गृहं गत्वा मुनिभिर्यत् उदीरितम् अपृच्छं पुत्रदारादीन् तैरुक्तोऽहं रघुत्तमा. पापं तवैव तत्सर्वं वयं तु फलभागिनः. तच्छ्रुत्वा जात निर्वेदः विचार्य पुनरागमं मुनयो यत्र तिष्ठन्ति करुणापूर्णमानसाः मुनीनां दर्शनात् एव शुद्धान्तःकरणो भवं धनुरादीन् परित्यज्य दण्डवत् पतितोऽस्मि अहं रक्षध्वं मां मुनिश्रेष्ठाः गच्छन्तं निरयार्णवम् इति अग्रे पतितं दृष्ट्वा माम् ऊचुर्मुनिसत्तमाः उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ भद्रं ते सफलः सत्समागमः उपदेक्ष्यामहे तुभ्यं किञ्चित् तेनैव मोक्ष्यसे परस्परं समालोच्य दुर्वृत्तोऽयं द्विजाधमः उपेक्ष्य एव सद्वृत्तैः तथापि शरणं गतः रक्षणीयः प्रयत्नेन मोक्षमार्गोपदेशतः इति उक्त्वा राम ते नाम व्यत्यस्ताक्षरपूर्वकम् एकाग्रमनसात्रैव मर इति जप सर्वदा आगच्छामः पुनः यावत् तावदुक्तं सदा जप इति उक्त्वा प्रयुः सर्वे मुनयः दिव्यदर्शनाः अहं यथोपदिष्टं तैः तथा करवमञ्जसा जपन् एकाग्रमनसा बाह्यं विस्मृतवान् अहम् एवं बहुतिथे काले गते निश्चलरूपिणः सर्वसङ्गविहीनस्य वल्मीको भूतु ममोपरि ततो युगसहस्रान्ते ऋषयः पुनरागमन् माम् ऊचुर्निष्क्रमस्व इति तच्छ्रुत्वा तूर्णमुत्थितः वल्मीकात् निर्गतश्चाहं निहारात् इव भास्करः माम् अपि आहुर्मुनिगणाः वाल्मीकिस्त्वं मुनीश्वर वल्मीकात् सम्भवो यस्मात् द्वितीयं जन्म ते अभवत् इत्युक्त्वा ते ययुर्दिव्य गतिं रघुकुलोत्तम अहं ते रामनाम्नः च प्रभावात् ईदृशो अभवम् अद्य साक्षात् प्रपश्यामि ससीतं लक्ष्मणेन च रामं राजीवपत्राक्षं त्वां मुक्तो नात्र संशयः आगच्छ राम भद्रं ते स्थलं वै दर्शयाम्यहम् एवमुक्त्वा मुनिः श्रीमान् लक्ष्मणेन समन्वितः शिष्यैः परिवृतः गत्वा मध्ये पर्वतगङ्गयोः तत्र शालां सुविस्तीर्णां कारयामास वासभूः प्राक् पश्चिमं दक्षिणोदक शोभनं मन्दिरद्वयं जानक्या सहितो रामः लक्ष्मणेन समन्वितः तत्र ते देवसदृशौ ह्यवसन् भवनोत्तमे वाल्मीकिना तत्र सुपूजितोऽयं रामः ससीतः सह लक्ष्मणेन देवैर्मुनीन्द्रैः सहितो मुदाहते स्वर्गे यथा देवपतिः सशच्या इति श्रीमदध्यात्मरामायणे मामेश्वर संवादे अयोध्याकाण्डे श्रीरामवाल्मीकि संवाद नाम षष्ठः सर्गः समाप्तः. How nice, more than 60% I know you have understood while chanting only. Not at all difficult is Adhyatma. If you want to learn Sanskrit along with learning the story and Vedanta with less efforts, daily chant Adhyatma Ramayana. राम कथा पता चलेगा, राम महिमा पता चलेगा, तत्व ज्ञान भी हो जाएगा, संस्कृत भाषा का भी ज्ञान. Wonderful it is. How that's the kindness of Vyasa ji, made it simple. He understood यार मैं तो भागवत को तो बहुत कठिन सा से दिया है, अब इसको सिंपल बना. By the way, this was given first the Brahmaanda Purana. After all 17 Puranas done, then only when he was not satisfied on Narad ji's Upadesha, Sri Vyasa ji writes Bhagavad Purana. वो तो आखिरी पुराण है उनका. By the way, just a story इधर उधर समझ लेना. Oh, that's not important. You are intelligent. Now these two shlokas just summary Vedanta ka, the abode of Lord Rama, where Rama stays, where Rama, which is a sadhaka, bhakta, in whose heart Bhagavad Anubhuti happens. Remember, when we close eyes, what is there? The mind with all its thoughts and all. But when we close eyes, immediately we should have the Rama Anubhuti as Atma Rama Anubhuti as our own उपास्य देवता है कि नहीं. हमारे हृदय में चैतन्य रूप में राम का दर्शन होना है, या चैतन्य रूप राम में या राम रूपी चैतन्य में हमें अनुभूति होना है. द मोमेंट यू क्लोज आइज, सो टू व्हेन ओपन द आइज, सिया राममय सब जग जाने होना चाहिए. वी शुड हैव द दर्शन ऑफ भगवान ओनली. Who is the one to whom this type of Rama Anubhava, Rama Darshana, Nitya Nirantara happens? The qualities are being given to us by Sri Valmiki ji as sadhanas. So in them, the 62 shloka is little Vedanta Jnanam. क्या है लिटिल क्या पूरा. पश्यन्ति ये सर्वगुहाशयस्थम त्वाम. Those who have seen you, who is established in the cave of heart of all the beings. Just now we studied that in Bhagavatam also. Exhaustively we saw. The third and fourth line of Lord Krishna's last shloka. So Pashyanti, those who see, ye, those Sarva Guha Shayastham. Sarva means all. Guha is the cave of heart. Stham means seated. Tvam means you. So in the heart of all, in the cave of heart of all, in what way Bhagavan is Stham, Sthitam, Tishtati, in what way he is there? Chidghanam, solid mass of consciousness. Satyam, untouched by the time, therefore eternal. Ekam, one without second. Anantam, infinite. So Ekam, Anantam, Sadghanam, Chidghanam. This is called as Rama as a Brahma. Same is applicable to Krishna. Satchidananda Rupaya. So Namaste Ganapaya Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi. Every of the devatas ultimately are that Brahma only. So here, those who have discovered you, the Sadgana, Chidgana, Anandagana, Anantagana, Ananta Paramatma, who is seated in everybody's heart. Now, before seeing in everybody's heart, we have to see in our own heart. To reach to the heart, first we have to come to the head level and listen to Shastras, understand it, and reach to the heart. Why reach the heart? Because Hridaya is Bhagavan's Upalabdhi Sthanam. The place of, like the very government of India, everywhere. But Upalabdhi Sthanam is Delhi and Parliament. Where is the milk in the cow? Everywhere. But Upalabdhi Sthanam is the udder. You go there. Anywhere else you pull it, the milk will not come. Same way, all pervading Paramatma is available for us to try to obtain him and obtain him is there in the Hridaya. ये जिंदगी भर ये बात समझ में आना है. सर्वत्र भगवान है, लेकिन उपलब्धि स्थानम इज हृदय. Once you discover him in the Hridayam, you will find that he alone is there in every Hridayam. And Antarvahishatat Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Eva Sthita. See, Swayam Antar Bahir Vyapya Bhasayanyakilam Jagat Brahma Prakashde Vahni Pratattayasa Pindavatu. Beautiful mantras of Vivek Chudavani and Atmodh and all. So first discover in my own self, the self. For that, first discover that I am a Jiva other than Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya. Then that Jiva through some upasanas go to higher worlds and get cleared off all the asha, desire for the higher world, in which you understand that even they are all limited because they are sopadhika. Then again in one of the life, not only discover the Jiva in the heart, but discover the Atma also in the heart and merge the Jiva Bhava through the Atma Anubhuti. These are all I am taking the help of our Taittiriya Upanishad with Bhashya and explaining here. And that is relevant. Pashyantiye sarva guhashayastam tvam. Those who see you who is seated in the cave of heart of everyone. देखो हर एक बंदा अपने आप के लिए जीव हो. It doesn't matter. For us, everybody is Brahman. We have to realize that way our Brahma Jnana and Anubhuti. Sarva guhashayastam tvam. And what is the way Bhagavan is described as Chidghanam Satyam Anantam Ekam. Chidghanam is Ghani Bhuta Chitta, pure solid mass of consciousness. What is the meaning of Ghana? It is so solid that in between there is nothing called as Achit. Ghana means बीच में कुछ नहीं है, एक ही चीज है पूरा, इसको घना कहते हैं. Kanda and Ghana are the same meaning. So Chidghanam, then Satyam. Satyam is, tomorrow also we'll see, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Satyam. Satyam is kalatitam, trikala avaditam. Every time it is there. Satyam, then Anantam. Ananta means never ends. It is eternally there. Ekam, one without second. Then not only these three. Chidghanam, Satyam, Anantam, Ekam. Four are these Lakshanas of Paramatma. Not only this. Alepakam. Alepakam. This Alepakam again, we will see when we study the Bhashyam. Along with Bhashyam, when we study even Yoga Darshanam. What is that? The Paramatma is Vilakshana Sthiti is what? He is in and through everything, yet is not touched by anything. Like in Prithvi Vayu Jala Agni. Akash hai ki nahi? Yeah. But is the Akasha touched by them? No. Please remember, all upadhis are in mana, but mana is not touched by any of the upadhis. All vrittis are in mana, but vrittis are not touched by the mana. Or vrittis don't touch the mana. Mana is in pure conscious self, never contaminating the consciousness. It's only bhanam that we feel that we are identifying with that. In fact, identification with upadhi is impossible. Just like the rope becoming snake is impossible, उपाधि तादात्म्य is असंभव. But उस असंभव को भी संभव कर रहा है, वही माया कहते हैं. The moment you start contemplating in this way, all that withers away, fizzles out, gets dissolved. The identity with the upadhis. What we are explaining the word alepakam. The self is uncontaminated by whatever is projected on that. The pot never contaminates the mud. Ornament never contaminates the gold. Alepakam. Then sarvagatam. That is what sarvagata. Sarvagata is anywhere you take your indriyas to see, what you see is that only. Therefore, Varaniyam, the one who is worthy of choosing or selecting or seeking. Such Bhagavan, the one who sees in the Guha Ashaya of everyone, Tesham Hrudabje, in the Abja, the lotus of Hrudaya heart, in the lotus of their hearts, Sahasitaya Vasa, O Lord, along with Mata Sita, make it as your abode and stay there. Sri Valmiki ji is giving the penultimate shloka, or two more. Bhagwan's place to stay. Next 63. Nirantarabhyasa drudhikruta atmanam. Atma drudha here is called Chitta Vritti Nirodha. And Chitta Vritti Nirodha is done through the yoga. And what you have to do the yoga is abhyas. Remember, yoga का अभ्यास करना है, अभ्यास का योग करना है. That's what Nirantara Abhyasa Drudhikrita Atmanam. Atma is Antakarana. Chitta. Drudhikrita Chitta means, see, Drudha Bhumihi. What is that? Vritti Nirodha Sthiti. How? Nirantara Abhyasa. What is Abhyasa? Chitta Vritti Nirodha ka Abhyas करके वृत्तियों रहित चित्त को जब आप बनाते हो, निरुद्ध स्थिति को ले आते हो. It's all, when you study Patanjali Yoga Sutras आगे, you will see everything. How crystal clear it will be. मजा आएगा. You will enjoy, Wonderful. So, Nirantarabhyasa Drudhikrita Atmanam. Who are always in the Abhyasa of the Yoga. So, Yoga Darshana, Yoga Abhyasa, Yoga Samadhi, Yoga Siddhi. Yoga Darshana is philosophy yoga. Then Yoga sadhana are all the sadhanas. Of that sadhanas, Yoga Abhyasa is doing them. Finally reaching to Yoga Sthiti is becoming one with the self in us. Then the words are important are what? Nirantara. Nirantara Abhyasa. So Sat Tirgala Nairantaryena Satkara Sevito Druda Bhumihi. So the Nirantara Druda Bhumi, the words used by Patanjali are used here by Vyasa. Therefore, Vyasa Bhagavan is the Bhashyakara of the Patanjali Sutra. वही बात इधर भी आए कि नहीं? There also same thing. So, Nirantarabhyasa Drudhikrutaatmanam Those by Nirantara Abhyasa who brought their chitta to the Nirodha Sthiti. The vrittis of chitta are not more, no vrittis are just like that coming. Chitta hai, बट रजो तमो वृत्ति का निरोध हो गया, सत्व वृत्तियों को भी यूज किया अप टू असंप्रज्ञात लेवल, देर आफ्टर इवन दट आल्सो रिमूव्ड. सो एवं निरंतराभ्यास दृढ़ीकृत आत्मनाम is yoga sadhana you can accept as. Then tat pada seva परिनिष्ठितानाम. See in these two shlokas, first shloka ज्ञान बताया, इस श्लोक में पहला लाइन में योग बताया, तो नेक्स्ट लाइन he told about the bhakti. तत्पाद सेवा परिनिष्ठितानाम, those are always in the nishtha of doing your own pada seva. One of the Navada Bhakti that is. And the first of the Navada Bhakti is what? Tannama Kirtanam. Therefore, Tannama Kirtya Hata Kalmashanam. Those whose kalmashas, impurity are totally eliminated by your Nama Kirtana. So through Bhagavan Nama Kirtana, the kalmasha is removed. Through the Pada Seva, the Ekagrata is achieved. Through Nirantara Abhyasa, the Chittavritti Nirodha is done. With that, listening from a Guru, the Vedanta Tattva discovered the self in himself. Then same self in his own heart, he finds in everybody's heart. He is the one who deserves Sri Rama to stay in his heart. See, Sita Samesasya Gruham Hrudabje. Along with Sita, that lotus of heart is your place to stay. See, should we not close the house, room, all doors, put on the light fan, and make the mind single-minded? Take up this portion of Valmiki's teachings to all of us of Lakshanas for Bhakta and for the Rama to come. Should we not contemplate on them? Should we not become serious about them, sincere about them, committed about them? Is it not the need of our hour, need of our for us? What can be the better occasion than this? You understand? सुख में जो सुमिरन करे तो दुख काहे को होय. Then everything is good through Adhyatmika Jnanam and Sadhana. When we invoke Bhagavad Kripa in His presence, why will any of the samsara enters us? Why will any be dukkha? मैं तो फील करता हूँ भगवान थोड़ा और भी पढ़ना है, और भी श्रद्धा दो, और भी भक्ति दो. Please see to it that even let me forget eating food also, forget even sleeping also. To that extent may I become sadhaka to reach you. This is how we have to make our applications intense deeper. This is an application. And other than our applying and his replying, how can there be sadhana possible? ईश्वरानुग्रहदेव पुंसामद्वैत वासना. विदाउट भगवद अनुग्रह जीवन ही संभव नहीं है, तो साधना कैसा होगा? So keep on applying, and in the application make the points more stronger like this. As said in the earlier shloka, निरंतराभ्यास. कौन सा अभ्यास निरंतर करना? ऊपर जो बताया ज्ञान का अभ्यास, यहाँ जो बताया योग का अभ्यास, आगे बताने वाला पाद सेवा वाला अभ्यास, उसके नीचे वाला नाम कीर्तन वाला अभ्यास. अगेन अगेन अभ्यास मीन्स बार बार बैठना, निरंतर मीन्स हमेशा. I have sat for 1 hour japa. In that 1 hour, mind is going 100 directions. Every time mind is trying to go, put it back onto that japa. Whenever it is going, putting back into the japa is called abhyas. Doing it for 1 hour is nirantar. And extend it for the whole day is true meaning of nirantar. Like that every day. So every day the mind भटक रहा है, एवरी मोमेंट उसको भगवान के नाम में, भगवान के पाद सेवा में, चित्तवृत्ति निरोध में, सर्वगुहाशयस्थ ब्रह्म विचारण में, we have to practice or put it. All these two shlokas put together is this. So when we develop that interest by Guru God's Kripa and study these shlokas with meaning and contemplate, we only will get the clarity and the connectivity of which sadhana to do now and later. That's how. Now last sloka is what? Rama. Bhagavan says in Valmiki ji, Tvan Nama Mahima. The Mahima, power, Shakti of your name, Varnyate Kena. Who can do? Katham, in what way? Are the words sufficient for him? Vocabulary? The language? No. Can the emotions? Can the intellectual concepts? What is that which can glorify your name? Nothing can glorify or tell completely the greatness of your name. Hey Rama, तन्नाम महिमा केन वा कथम वा वर्ण्यते. राम नाम महिमा, राम नाम के द्वारा भगवान को पा सकते हैं, लेकिन राम महिमा को हम बोल नहीं सकते. You understood? Through Rama Nama you reach Rama, but Rama Nama Mahima you cannot. ये कहते हैं ना, पूरे समुंदरों को स्याही बनाकर, सारे पेड़ों को कलम बनाकर, पूरे आकाश को कागज बनाकर भी भगवान के नाम का महिमा लिखो तो भी वो पूरा नहीं होता. सुना होगा आपने ऐसे वाले बातें. Something like that. Making the whole samudras as the ink, all the trees as pen, entire akasha is a paper. And that paper with this ink, you write the glory of Bhagwan. All that is also not sufficient. Have you heard this example anytime? Oh, you though must have heard everything. आप तो महासिद्ध ज्ञानी हो. So, हे राम त्वन्नाम महिमा केन वा कथम वा वर्ण्यते. How can anybody glorify your name's greatness? I tell you my own. Yan nama yat prabhavat. The prabhava of your own nama, hey Rama, brahmarshitvam avaptavan. So I have become brahmarshi. So Valmiki undoubtedly is a brahmarshi. ये खुद ही वहां कह रहे हो. So Valmiki ji, though wherever he was born, though whatever he lived, but afterwards he is brahmarshi Valmiki. And into that ashram only Sita is left, Lavakosha are born. All that we just studied, chanted in our beginning of the Bhagavatam in the 12th chapter. Kusha ke putra, unke putra, unke putra. You have seen it. Up to Kali Yuga, who are there in the Surya Vamsha, and what is the last name of the last king? Last king. That also was told. So, Ye Bhagavan, I have become Brahmarshi by the Mahima of your Nama. And his story now continues in the entire chapter. So time is up. Little bit we will see. Valmiki ji starts. Half of it today we'll see. Remaining will tomorrow. And we can even start Saptama Sarga if it is possible. Now, Yat Prabhavad Aham Rama Brahmarshitvam Amaptavan. So first is Rama Nama Prabhava se Valmiki ji became Brahmarshi. Therefore, the Valmiki ji with whom now Sri Rama is meeting, he is already Brahmagnana Brahmarshi. Okay? Now, Brahmarshi because he was birth by birth Brahmana only. That he will tell now. So, with the Nama Mahima given by the Rishis, he himself became a Rishi. So, केवल राम नाम से भी हमें राम अनुग्रह से राम का दर्शन, he will tell that only toward the end. Through your name, I got Brahma Jnana. I got the Bhuta Bhavishyat Vartamana Jnana. And power of your name only, that you came now along Sita and Lakshmana, so that I am able to see you also. So, Pratyaksha Darshana has got, I got. Upasya Devata Rupa, I got your Darshanam. I am seeing you only in the entire world, and you as Brahma, I already experienced. So, Brahma Rupi Rama, Vishwa Rupi Rama, Upasya Devata Rupi Rama, Pratyaksha Avatara Rupi Rama, all Sri Valmiki ji got by Rama Nama only. These names of Bhagavan, Rama, Shiva, Krishna, Sri Mata, Gangadamade, Nama, they're so powerful. They're like atoms. पढ़ाई पढ़ा रहता है, माइक्रोस्कोप को भी दिखता नहीं वो, बट उसके अंदर जो शक्ति छिपी है through fission or fusion, when you invoke it, how much that atom bomb, atom का बॉम्ब, एटम में इतना बॉम्ब है तो आत्मा में कितना होगा, आत्मा बॉम्ब. आत्मा इज परमात्मा ओनली, परमात्मा इज राम ओनली. सो द राम नाम में भी ऐसी शक्ति है, शिव नाम, कृष्ण नाम. बट वी आर डूइंग नाउ हियर श्री राम कथा, therefore राम नाम महिमा. Now he starts telling first thing, aham. Sri Valmiki starts his story. Pura, in the beginning, kirateshu, among the kiratas, kirataihi saha, Along with them, Vardhitaha was brought up. Kirateshu Kiratais Saha Vardhitaha. The Kirata means those who are in the tribes and tribals. Their job is only with stones and arrows, all the iron, kill the animals, eat them. They have no other thing to do. Kirata. Bhagwan Shiva also for some time was like that. Then Arjuna went and fought Kirata Arjuniyam. Then he gave Pashupata Astra to Arjuna. Bhagwan Shivji ne giya. Wonderful. That Kirata Arjuniyam also is Sri Kalidasha's one of the text. He is written Kirata Arjuniyam, Abhignana Shakuntalam, Malavika Agnimitram, Mutsagatikam. These are all great, great things. This life I have no time, I have to study these Shastras. फिर कभी देखेंगे. So, I was brought up as a Kirata by Kiratas among the Kirata. There's no, only life is to live for living sake, only for that eating food, for that killing the animals or whoever are there. Uncultured, untrained, uneducated, absolutely raw Kirata. And knows no sensitivity. It can be barbarian and all. ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. Towards anybody else. Maybe towards family they have something. तो किरात के बीच में किरातों के द्वारा वर्धिता. But janma matra dvijatvam. See, that's what I told you. Only by birth I am Brahmana. But how he got lost into that, that is not told. But somehow those kiratas, maybe looking this child to be so cute, instead of killing him, they might have brought up. Naturally, when they bring him up, they bring him up with the other children only. That is what Hiranya Kashyapa tried to bring up Prahlada along with all Rakshasas. Asamadiyaha, Tasmadiyaha. But he was already educated prenatal. There was nothing of that entered. See, the preconceived notion of worldliness never allows spirituality to enter us. So too, the preconceived knowledge of spirituality never allows world to enter us. Therefore, we have to be at our own home in the Gurukula to educate ourselves spiritually. After that, when we go to the world never enters to trouble us. By the way, one of the lessons can be learned. अपने आप को पूरा ज्ञान से भर के रखो, जहां भी जाए आप अपने ज्ञान को नहीं खोगे, संसार अंदर प्रवेश नहीं होगा. सो जन्म मात्र ब्राह्मणत्व और द्विजत्व में बट शूद्र आचार रतः सदा. By birth I was Brahmana, but my achara was always Shudra. Because I was brought up in this Kirata. No samskara, no neatness, no cleanliness, none of that. Was like that. Uncultured. शूद्राचार रचसत सदा. देन देखो शूद्रायाम बहवः पुत्राः उत्पन्ना में. He got married also to a Shudra Stri there. Naturally, he is there only. May Ajitatmanaha, the one who never controlled my body, mind, senses, to me through the Shudra Patni, whoever, Bahavaha Putraha Utpanna. So, lot of children I got. अब उनको तो खिलाना है मुझे. So, Valmiki ji also had lot of children born through the Shudra Stri because he is brought up there. Then he'll have to feed them. Then how to get the thing? Tataha, to feed them. Choraicha sangamya. I got the company of chor. तो लिखा है स्पष्ट रूप से. He was a chora. तथा चोरैः संगम्य चौरः अहम अभवम पुरा. Because of your company and his guidance, I also become chor. देखो our company how bigards us. बिगाड़ देता है हमको. From the guard we are बिगाड़. इंग्लिश वाले गार्ड से हिंदी में बिगाड़ जाते हैं, बिगड़ जाते. रॉन्ग कंपनी. चोरई सह चोर अभवम. In life, be careful with the company. Tell me what's your company, I'll tell you what you are. If you are good already, give good company to others. If you are bad, to become good, have the company of good and don't spoil them. Don't make them bad. You know, there used to be a story 20 years back. Somebody who had gone to American president to learn English, and after 6 months, he learned this language. Not this person learned. इस तरह से let us learn good from good people by being in their company. Then నేను వాటమెంట్ తతై చోరై సంగమ్య చౌరోహం అవం పురా. Then dhanurbanadharah nityam. Always bow and arrow in my hands. And what I was doing? Jivanam antaka upamaha. For all the jiva, maybe human beings or animals, antaka means Yamaraj. I mean, Yama, killer of all the beings. I was like that. This is what I was living. Killing the animals, looting the people, whatever. एकदा एक बार क्या हुआ मुनयः सप्त व्हाट ए लकी वाज हैविंग दैट सप्त ऋषि का दर्शन उनको हुआ। जैसे मुझे मेरे क्लास में कभी कभी 4 लोग 5 लोग सप्त ऋषि आते हैं। इफ 1 or 2 people don't come, I understand those 2 rishis are on casual leave. सप्त ऋषिस came. एकदा मुनयः सप्तः दृष्टा महाति कानने. In the huge forest I saw sapta rishis going through. अत्रि और वशिष्ठ भृग काश्यप अंगिरस उस युग में कौन थे सप्तऋषि लोग? वो लोग ऑल सप्तऋषि दर्शन मुनयः सप्त दुष्टा महति कानने साक्षात मया. I have seen them. Now remember, the moment I saw them, half of his papa is gone. Therefore, the Krura Sabhava went away. As he used to frighten them, threaten them, shoot them with the arrows earlier, he did not do that. That's the prabhava of those great minis on him by the looks of him of them. He looked at them, his krurata reduced. That is the power. Not completely gone. See the transaction, what happens, discussion. Ki dhanurbanadaraha nityam jivanamantakopamaha. That's what I was living. Ekada ek bar munayah sapta drushta maya mahati kanane. I have seen by me in that huge deep forest the saptarishis. Then how are they? Maya sakshat means मैंने उनको दर्शन किया. प्रकाशंतः full of the brightness and brilliance. ज्वलन अर्क समप्रभाः. They were like fire and sun in their brightness and brilliance. What did I do? Tan anvadhavam. Why? Lobhena. To do what? Tesham sarva parichadan grahitu kamaha. See the meaning of shloka or shloka overlaps in the next shloka. I told you many times अध्यात्म रामायण में आगे एक श्लोक में आधा हिस्सा ऊपर के श्लोक का, दूसरा हिस्सा नीचे से कंटिन्यू होता है. तो हियर सी सर्व परिच्छदान ग्रहीतु कामः तान अन्वधावम लोभेन तेषाम सर्व परिच्छदान ग्रहीतु कामः. तेषाम ऑफ देयर्स सर्व एवरी परिच्छदा possessions grahitu to steal kama desirous of taking away whatever they possess. Anvadhavan dhavam, they were walking. Anuvadhavam, I was running behind them. Then tatra there aham, I told them tishta tishtate ichita iticha abravam. Ruko ruko, I shouted at them. Then drushtvamam, they looked at me. They were going in their own way. When they shouted them, look at stop, they stopped. Drushtvamam munayah apurchat, they asked ki kim ayasi dijadhama. Why did you come, Dvijadham? You were born Dvija, we know it. They are all Sukshma Dushti Vale, but now you are living an Adhama life of Kirata. Kim Ayasi, why are you following us or chasing us? They asked me. Then Aham Tana Brahma. I spoke to them. What is that? Ki Kinchid Adatu Munisattamaha. I came to seek something from you. So Munisattamaha, the respectful words came to take something from you when you give me. That's how I came. He's not looting. He's not harming them. Oh, sadhu ban gaya already. Matlab, he has become reduced in his badness of cruelty of Kirata. He lovingly is talking. Aham tana brahvam. What? Kinchid adatum he muni sattamaha. And why you want us to give you something? Putra dharadayah santi bhavame. I have lot of children, wife, etc. Bubukshitaha. They are very, very hungry. So if you have anything to take that from you, I am chasing you, asking you to stop. Then tesham samrakshanarthaya, for the protection and survival of them, charami girikanane, in this forest and the mountains or hillocks, I keep on moving. Go. Tato mam uchuhu avyagraha. Then without any fear, etc., they unhesitatingly spoke to us, spoke to me. What did they say? Prucha, ask, Gatva, having gone to Kutumbakam. So go to your family members and ask them. What to ask? Yo yo maya pratidinam kriyate papa sanchayaha. Yo yo whatever maya by me pratidinam every day kriyate done papa sanchayaha collection of the papa by doing all the krura karma. Yuyam tad bhaginah kimva na itiva. Will you be partaking that sin or not? Iti. And they are giving him idea. Pruthak pruthak. Alag alag. So take your wife, ask her, take your mother and father, mother well, वो भी brought up, उनको पूछो, या आपके इतने ढेर सारे बच्चे, बड़ा छोटा मीट, सबको अलग अलग बुला के पूछना. See, that story is very straight. We have heard about this story, but we don't know where was it. We have not seen it in Valmiki and Tulasi. They were here. Spashta रूप से in Adhyatma Ramayana this comes, he meets Saptarishi. In other place they say he meets Narad Ji only. बिकॉज नारद जी ओनली वाल्मीकि रामायण में देते हैं वाल्मीकि जी को 100 श्लोकास. वो मानिषाद वाला वहां का अलग स्टोरी. तो राम कथा इज सेम. इन सम युगा इट विल बी लिटिल डिफरेंट. मेन थिंग रिमेन्स सेम. इट्स कॉल्ड एज इन डिफरेंट युगा डिफरेंट लिटिल. Like in again Tulsi Ramayana, we see Hanuman Vibhishana meeting much before in the Lanka. But in Valmiki ji, we see him, they see later on only they meet. In when Hanuman ji is captured and brought to Sabha and is given capital punishment, that time Vibhishan ji comes there. In that little way. Don't be worried about it. ये राम कथा तो हर युग में होता है. तो लौटा लिटिल इधर उधर परिवर्तन, nothing to be worried. So yo yo maya pratidinam kriyate papa sanchayah यूयम तद भागिनः किं वा न इति वा इति पृथक् पृथक् गत्वा कुटुम्बकं पृच्छ. How will I go? You are cheating me. When I go, you run away. You people. He was saying as if Valmiki ji. His name was Ratnakara that time. So by Ramanama, the criminal rogue Ratnakara became sage Valmiki. So Vayam Stasyamahe Tavat Agamishyasi. So till you come back, we'll stay here only. Nishchayaha. There's no doubt about it. Don't be worried or anxious. We will not go. We'll stay here only. हम बैठेंगे अपना ब्रह्म विचारणा करेंगे तो उसे जाकर पूछ के आओ. Because some people say Valmiki ashram is there in India-Pakistan border there. They say Sita ji entered into Bhumi there. There is Kushalava Mandira, Janmasthana. 2-3 places they talk. And in each of the युगा इधर उधर हुआ होगा. हमको कोई टेंशन नहीं. हमका मतलब राम से. अब कहाँ जन्म लिए, कहीं तो लिए राम जी सीता लव कुश. We have faith in them, and little of differences in their stories stay. How does it matter? So we will stay back here. We will not run away. Don't be afraid. It is our firm nishchaya. Please go and ask. Tatha iti uktva. I had my faith in them. I said, okay. Griham gatva. I went to my house. Munivihiyat udiritam. Whatever said by the munis, exactly I wanted to do. Therefore, aprucham. I asked. Whom? Putra daradin. Putra, children, dara, wife. Everybody I asked who were depending on me, enjoying whatever I was taking for them. Then तैहि उक्तः हम रघुत्तम. अरे एक एक को पर्सनली पूछा मैंने. From everyone, by everyone. Hey Raghurama, I was told only one thing. What common thing they said? Papam tavaiva tat sarvam. All the papa belongs to you only. Vayam tu phala bhaginaha. Phala means whatever you are earning, only that we consume. Papa belongs to you only. Everybody said like. Now see the disillusionment happening to him. Vayam tu phala bhaginaha. Tat papam tu sarvam tava eva. Tava eva tat sarvam papam. Vayam tu phala bhaginaha. So tat shrutva. I was expecting at least my elder son whom I trusted, he will say. He also said, Papa, nahi, it's your Papa. How will I? Then I understood the other useless fellow children. Wife is so loyal and all that. She will, for me, everything she can do and all. He asked her also. She also gives, "Ekai ki baat hai? How can we take the Papa? It is yours. Phala hamara hai." See, that's why I told in the introduction, कोई भी पाप करके आपके बच्चों को पालो पोसोगे, पाप आपको ही लगेगा. And nobody should be a मूर्खा. that for the sake of children he commits to papa and destroys his life. It is not karuna, it is not prema, it is murkhata number one. Bevakufi hai. And no children are children permanently, they are for only one life. It's all runanubandham only. Where are your children of earlier life? Wife, husband? किधर है? ये लोग भी थोड़ी रहेंगे साथ में. And for their sake committing all sin. मेरे बच्चों को जूते दिलाना है यार, खिलाना है, उसको गाड़ी बंगला, तो मैं जो दुख झेला उनको नहीं होना है. देवर इधर उधर करके पैसे कमाना. कमाना क्या है, कमीने है वो तो. Let us not do all that. So they said, Vayam to Valabhagina Bhavam Tavaiva Sarve. Immediately, Tat Sutta Jata Nirvedaha. See, Nirvedamayat. He got the Vairagya. Vicharya Punaragamam. Then I contemplated, understood, इसी बात नहीं है, I came back. Because he was Brahmana by birth, those samskaras are there, he could contemplate, then he realized it. When he comes back, what is the discussion between him and the rishis, etc., we will see tomorrow. Thank you for the day. Because time is up. Sarvam Ramarpanam Om. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरे अमृतकलशास्ताय सर्वामे विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तके गणागण रोग वरुद्धम भोलिर मृत्युदार कुठारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोग हरे सौवीरा जपतन्न तन्मत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम राम 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 राम. ओम श्री वेंकटेश्वर अनुग्रहेण वेंकटेश्वर दर्शनानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम दर्शनानुभव सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृते विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त भक्त साधक सेवक धार्मिकाणां विघ्न निवारण शक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री वेंकटेश्वर परमात्मनः मंगलाशासन स्तोत्रस्य वयं सर्वे पारायणं करिष्यामहे. टुडे श्री वेंकटेश्वर मंगलाशासनम. देखते देखते 4 दिन हो गए देखो. ओम अथ श्री वेंकटेश मंगलाशासनम. ओम श्रियकांताय कल्याण निधये निधयेऽर्थिनां श्री वेंकटनिवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मंगलम्. लक्ष्मी सविभ्रमालोक शुभ्रो विभ्रम चक्षुषे चक्षुषे सर्वलोकानां वेंकटेशाय मंगलम्. श्री वेंकटाद्रि शृंगांग्र मंगलाभरणांग्रये मंगलानां निवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मंगलम्. सर्वावयव सौंदर्य संपदा सर्वचेतसां सदा सम्मोहनायास्तु वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलं नित्याय निरवध्याय सत्यानन्दचिदात्मने सर्वान्तरात्मने श्रीमद् वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलं स्वतः सर्वविदे सर्वशक्तये सर्वशेषिणे सुलभाय सुशीलाय वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलं परस्मै ब्रह्मणे पूर्णकामाय परमात्मने प्रयुञ्जे परतत्त्वाय वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलम् आकालतत्त्वमश्रान्तमात्मनामनुपश्यताम् अतृप्तामृतरूपाय वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलम् प्रायस्वचरणौ पुंसां शरण्यत्वेन पाणिना कृपया दिशते श्रीमद् वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलम् दयामृततरङ्गिण्यास्तरङ्गैरिव शीतलैः अपाङ्गैः सिञ्चते विश्वं वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलम् स्रग्घोषाम्बरहेतीनां सुषमावहमूर्तये सर्वार्थिशमनायास्तु वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलं श्रीवैकुण्ठविरक्ताय स्वामि पुष्करिणीतटे रमया रममाणाय वेङ्कटेशाय मङ्गलं श्रीमत्सुन्दरजामातृमुनिमानसवासिने सर्वलोकनिवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मङ्गलं मङ्गलाशासनपरैर्मदाचार्यपुरोगमैः सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम् इति श्री वेंकटेश मंगलाशासनम् ओम शांति 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 like Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Karavalamba Stotram, we also have Sri Venkateshwara Karavalamba Stotram, then Sri Venkateshwara Vajra Kavacham. These two things tomorrow we will chant. Okay, thank you. Sarvam Bhagavat Charanarvindarmanamastu. Om Bhurvosvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो न प्रचोदयात् देवसवितप्रसो अत्यन्तवर्धेन परिचिञ्चामि अमृते अमृतवर्षिणि अमृतं श्रावय स्वः मृतो वस्त्रनमसि पूर्वाभं समर्पयामि ओम प्राणाय अपानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्मवेर्ब्रह्म ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्म अन्नं चतुर्विधं स्वादरशैवमच चालेन पायसादिन मोदकान् नैवेद्यं सपर्वा समेत रामचन्द्र कृष्णचन्द्र वेङ्कटेश्वराय सुदेवताभ्यो महानैवेद्यं मध्ये मध्ये हस्तपाद प्रक्षालन आचमन तांबूल नीराजनान् दर्शयामि ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन्मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण अव्यमंगलम वेणुगानलोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद कृष्ण नवनीत पार्थसारथि रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम राम सर्वमंगलम शिव सर्वमंगलम सद्गुरु सर्वमंगलम ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकौ देवा विदितो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनः सर्वं तस्य वासः सर्वमिदं भाति ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णुप्रचोदयात् दासरथाय विद्महे सीतालव तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात् रामभार्याय विद्महे भूमिजाय च तन्नः सीता प्रचोदयात् मंगलं गुरुदेव मने सतसुरा ब्रह्मलोकादाशीष एरिमे गुरुपुर व्यास योगिंद्राय नमस्ते बदलम बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र अध्यात्म रामायण योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग दर्शन सूत्र संहिता तुलसीदास रामायण शिवपुराणादि समस्त सनातन वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूत्रादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास आदि रामायण आचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायनाथ ढोल के आद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम कीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जी राम राम अम्बे अम्बे आदि परा शक्ति माता की जय बोल सब श्रोता भक्त जिज्ञासु साधक सेवक उपासक गण की जय थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स another glorious day at the feet of Lord. May our liking, loving of Shastras, sadhana increase day by day. May our chitta become Shuddha, Sattva-guni, Divya, filled with Bhakti samskaras as well as Jnana samskara. May we enjoy that heart of ours and if possible in this very life, may we have by Bhagavad Krupa, Guru Krupa, the Bhagavad Darshana and Anubhuti. That is the main purpose for which we are daily sitting and studying Shastra. Hey Bhagavan, all this you only are getting done. Please continue, and it is in your grace only that your Darshana Anubhuti is possible. May our Shraddha Bhakti Sharanagati grow at your feet day by day. Thank you. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya.